Hi everyone, I am finally back with a video. It has been a while, I know. I don't do them as often as I used to. One, because I'm not creating as many journals as, in the past years. And I'm also feeling like there are enough tutorials going around on YouTube right now, whether they are similar tutorials that have been made and that now they're being redone with a few different twists. I've also been pretty busy with other aspects of Ephemera's Vintage Garden, so as some of you know, there's the journal class that I just released, which has been doing super well, so thank you if you've joined in already. I appreciate everybody's support. So what I used here is a cover from a Shakespeare book, which I gutted completely. I reinforced the corners, not that they really needed it all that much, but I really liked the detail on these corners. They go really well with the Shakespeare embossed image there. And these little water stains are natural. It's a very lovely book. I really like this one. Love the colors. I dyed my seam binding to match some of the colors on the cover and to go with the digital collection that I used. I do like to use some of my own collections in some projects, especially when I'm going to keep them. It just reminds me of the kind of work I've done. And one of my favorites is Gentlemen and Scholars, so I thought it was appropriate to use with the Shakespeare cover. So some of the little charms here I've added. They probably would be cumbersome if I was using this as a writing journal. I would probably take them off, but this is a book that's going to go on my bookshelf so that I can look at it and admire and show my loved ones. So this is just Tim Holtz paper that I used, and of course I did my hidden spine technique, which I have shown videos of in the past. I've done a full tutorial, and this is a technique I've been using for years. It's just my preference when a spine as beautiful as this shows up on a book that I find in a thrift store. I love to leave it fully visible and not have the stitches covering it. So this is one of the pages from the Gentlemen and Scholars collection. It's nice and masculine, but of course I like to add some feminine twists to it. It's something that could be used if you wanted to make cards for a husband or brother. These images would work really well for masculine, but you can also add your lace and your feminine touches too. It's just a logbook page and a bus ticket at the top that I stapled on. Parchment paper that I crinkled up and moistened a little just to make it a little bit more wrinkled. And then here I have a postcard reproduction from my own collection. This is an image from a book that I found. Just a little bit of stitching there, some ephemera. Here I just folded the page over and added some fabric and lace and a leaf. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper. And on the back here I did a bit of layering with some stamps of a gentleman here, a bearded gentleman. I'm not wearing my proper glasses, but this is someone that was important. There's a ship here. This is our Parliament, and just, again, layers. Page from a coin book envelope. There's a few stamps in there, and this is from a math book. Another reproduction of a postcard. This inventory tag I just cut, and you saw the bottom of the ticket was on the other side here. A playing card and some layers here with another gentleman stamp. dictionary page. This is the security envelope at the center of the signature, so it's tied off inside. This was inspired years ago by Michelle Mooney, the Paper Addiction. She was creating a pocket in the middle with just blank paper and sealing off the pages so that the stitching was inside. So I just kind of added my twist by adding a security envelope instead that I cut open, and then I glue it back closed. So here I have the Book of Knowledge, just the title page from the book, a ticket and some washi tape. Just another math, the table of multiplications here inside the pocket. This is a banknote, a foreign banknote, and I just added a little butterfly scrap at the top. Some lace on the edge. An image of Mark Twain from a book I found. Another postage stamp with some stitching and layers. A fabric pocket and a couple of vintage things. Catalog card, composition and its teaching, and from the Geneva Summit in '72. Just a little scrap from a book. I liked the gentleman there. That's my favorite page, I think, in this kit. This is from an old logbook. A couple of things here in the tuck spot in the back. Sometimes if I have double-sided scrapbook paper, I just add blank paper on the back for journaling, and then I stapled. This is the stamp of Eisenhower, and it's on a playing card. A scholarly image here, the Yahtzee logo guy. Dime roll. Another beautiful postcard reproduction. Another stamp. And another one here. Here I've got a little automobile. Just blank. Little piece of fabric there. Flashcard. This is map paper that I received a long time ago from someone in England. So I've been using it sparingly because I just love it so much. The other security envelope. This one here has the title page from high school French grammar. A little bit of upholstery fabric up here as a tab. Another banknote. Love the image on here. And a butterfly. This is my bookmark. And here the map folds out, and I've got a stamp of ship. This one here folds out as well. This is the other part of the image from earlier with the gentleman. Just love it. It's from an old Reader's Digest. And a ticket stub. Just a little bag that I did with the die cut and a stamp. And some layers behind a stamp. A page from Romeo and Juliet, not the actual, not from this actual book, but from another Shakespeare book I had. I just cut it down. This is the man himself with his friends. I found that in a book as well. Another stamp here. Another page from a diary or a journal. Train image, and this one just flips up like that. This is some vellum with the graph. I believe this is for designing or engineering. A lovely gentleman there. Another gentleman, this is Isaac Brock. A couple of cards tucked in there. This is from a printing press parts manual of some kind. Another page from the kit, another favorite. And here's some math formula, fractions. Another banknote. Monopoly money and a ticket stub. This little language card says beard, and then I've got this gentleman here with his little goatee. And his paint card had books on it, and the line here says, "See you not learning in his looks, see it more lively in his books." So it just kind of was together on my table, so I put them together here. Just a little snippet of upholstery fabric there. This one also flips up. And then this one flips out, and it's another gentleman here. So as I said, this was just for myself. I needed to do something that was less planned, and I think I'll enjoy just admiring this one and maybe flipping through it. So I'm not sure when I'll be back again. I have all kinds of projects. I'm just not sure which ones are going to come first and how long before I'll be able to share what I've got going on. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!